Wow, Dan, this city sure has grown.
No doubt. The community study the Federation did in 2015 says we've grown like 70% in the last 15 years, one of the fastest growing communities in the country.
And people are living everywhere you can imagine in this city. It's got to be really hard to connect.
No question.
Well, let's go visit some of the things the Federation is doing to help make it easier for people to connect.
I think it's super important to have a really easy way to enter the Jewish community. That's why PJ Library is so exciting.
I love the fact that the Federation has expanded our song and story times to 12 different weekly locations.
Is there anything going on today?
Today, I think, is in West Seattle. What do you think about hopping over there?
Well, let's go hear a story.
We're Bart and Andrea, and we're from Vashon Island, and this is our granddaughter, Grace. Our Friday routine is to catch a ferry from Vashon Island and go to West Seattle and pick up Gracie. Goes to PJ Library Story Time. This is her first introduction to being part of the Jewish community and getting a wider exposure to what's available to her as a Jew. She's 2.5, so it's all new to her, but we want it to be just a natural part of her life.
We used to have to drive to northeast Seattle, but West Seattle is so convenient. Our kids live in West Seattle and we're on Vashon. This has become a regular routine for us.
This is just one example of how we're creating Jewish connections for life. This is much more than making Jewish programs more convenient. It's about building a vibrant Jewish community where everyone feels connected, where everyone can plug into Jewish life their way. When more people are involved, more people want to get involved, and Jewish connections will grow organically.
The community just keeps growing further and further out. You keep hearing about Jewish communities popping up in places you never would have imagined before. Can you imagine having to try to go to the east side from Ballard?
That's tough. We got to be out there. We got to meet people where they want to be and provide opportunities for them to do Jewish where they are.
Well, with Passover coming up, we wanted to create pop-up Passover Seders in places that people could just join in their neighborhood. We've got 3 of them going on.
Any today?
Yeah, there's one in Issaquah.
My name's Sylvia Azos Angel, born and raised in Seattle. It was very hard to break into the communities. I love the idea that Federation is reaching out to the community and I feel a part of it. Passover is my favorite Jewish holiday, bar none. It's just a lot of fun being together and going the traditional route.
So Sylvia, how important do you think it is that we actually bring Jewish life to the community?
I think it's the best thing the Federation is doing. Outreach is so super important. I think the Federation is on the right track in reaching out and going to the different communities to bring people into the larger community.
We're thrilled that people will have the opportunity to connect Jewishly any way that they want. We're utilizing Passover and the Seder in particular as one opportunity. Passover Seder is one of the cultural icons in Jewish life. It's something that people are very used to that tends to have significant meaning to a large number of Jews. And so we're using this as one of many different opportunities to find their own connection into Jewish life. Have you noticed all the people in their 30s and 40s around town?
Oh, I've seen a ton of them, especially in South Lake Union.
Well, it's really cool. The Federation's got a new program called PAVE, and it's creating opportunities for people in their 30s and 40s to connect with other Jews in ways that are interesting for them. There are tons of events happening every month.
Well, let's head to Capitol Hill to check out a PAVE event. So tell me a little about how you guys got involved in the Federation.
I started through, which is now ALDP. J-Connect connects you after college. There isn't something for 30s and 40s, and our generation is changing, and people are looking for different ways to get involved in the Jewish community.
And JTech, it's a technology-focused meetup group that exists to connect Jewish tech professionals with other folks of like-minded interests that are working on similar projects or are interested in technology.
I used to be a Jewish community professional and got involved in ALDP, and I really want to use that as an opportunity to help support young adult advocacy within the community, which is something I'm really passionate about. And working on the PAVE Advocacy Committee team has really allowed me to help start that process. Tonight is a signature gathering for Initiative 1491. PAVE Advocacy's involvement in this initiative, we feel it's very important. It's important to do whatever we can to help protect not only our community, but those around us.
sure was great to get out and see all the events happening in the community the Federation is playing a role in.
I mean, if we're going to create Jewish Connections for Life, it's really important that we make it available and accessible. And that's really what we saw today.
I think we're off to a great start.
There's still a lot of work to do, but that's our charge. We're going to go out one community at a time, one individual at a time, to make sure everybody has an opportunity to create their own Jewish connection for life.